Today I'm going to play the top 10 most popular games on S&BOX right now. So in order to see the most popular games in S&BOX, you want to click on the Discover tab right here. And under the Playing Now tab, you can see the most popular games right now. And right about now, Clicksino is the 10th most popular game. So we're gonna try it out. So this is one of those games which gives you daily rewards. And it's basically a gambling simulator. But I gotta say guys, I don't know anything about gambling. But we've got coin flip right here. So let me click on that. Okay, I don't have enough money to play it. So in order to get money, I gotta click right here. I get 1 cent each time I click. So it's quite literally a cookie clicker, it would seem like, for right now. Okay, so after about 100 clicks, I've got about $1 right now. So I can bet a 1 cent coin at the minimum. So let's do that. And I'm waiting for my opponent. Okay, so I was playing the single player, but so no one's really going to show up. I think I have to play this in multiplayer. I thought the PC was going to play against me or something. Okay, so right now instead of clicking new game, I'm going to click on join game instead. Now let me try the coin flip once again. Okay, it's flipping. I'm playing against this guy right here. And he gets my 1 cent, unfortunately. So it's back to the lobby for me. And right here, he's waiting for a $10 coin flip. I don't have enough money to play against him. Next, we can also play dice right here. Let me bet just 1 cent. And I don't even know what happens when I click roll. I won by rolling a 71. Okay, I guess I won 1 cent. The more familiar games are right down here. We've got slots. My pay lines are 1 apparently. Let me just bet the minimum amount and spin the slot machine, and I don't know, I just lost 1 cent. Actually, I'm kind of confused about this as well. Okay, spin the wheel has got to be simple enough, right? Let me just bet the minimum amount and spin it, and okay, I spin the 0 so I don't win anything. Let me try spinning it again, and I got a 0.5x. So 0.5x of 1 cent is 0, so I don't get anything. When you get enough money, you can buy borders, titles, etc, etc in this game. But it's basically just like a casino with a bunch of mini games in here in which you bet fake money. Ironically, it's made by someone known as Brainrot, so that's kind of interesting. The number 9 most popular game right here would be Idlemir, which has been described as a multiplayer idle RPG. Okay, so this is my character screen right here. You can see that I've got some space for equipment and space for carrying stuff in my inventory, but since I've just started out the game, there isn't anything in here. Now I've got the activities tab right here, and it says that I can log this pine tree. So let me click on start, and it's gonna take about 10 seconds, and it's gonna just keep on going until I click on stop right here. So every 10 seconds it gives me 10 XP and also 1 pine log. So you can see that the pine logs are getting added to my inventory right now. As I keep leveling up, I can cut down bigger and bigger trees. Then there's also mining, which also gives me 10 experience per second, and there's similar stuff with harvesting and fishing. Eventually you can use the stuff that you get in mining to start smithing. You can use the stuff that you get while logging to start woodworking, and there's a bunch of more stuff as well. You can also start combat right here. Okay, so I'm going to go up against Pinku. So let's start the combat, and okay, I'm hitting the chicken, then the chicken is hitting me. And I think I've managed to kill him, and I've got a couple of copper coins and even some raw chicken. And yeah, this combat will keep on going until I click on stop once again. What happens if I take on someone a lot more tougher like this cave giant? Let's try it out. And I think he's gonna take me out. Yep, I've died. I can click to revive though. And let me just stop this combat before he kills me again. Then there's also the marketplace right here. You can buy weapons which will help you defeat your enemies more easily. You can also buy upgrades such as inventory expansion, extending your progress to carry on when you're offline, etc. Now this is the stuff that you get from the server itself, but there's also the player market right here, and you can buy stuff from all of the other players over here, and you can also sell your own stuff if you want. by clicking on sell over here. Then there's the skill tab, which will show you all of your skills and your level in each profession. Then there's the daily and weekly quest, which will give you coins and money. So for all means and purposes, guys, this is an RPG but without a proper interface. So I'm going to assume this could be pretty fun if you invest some time into it. At rank number 8, we have Protect the House. So this is once again something that you can play in single player or multiplayer. I'm going to play it in single player. So we've got a couple of maps that we can choose from. I'm just going to choose the default one right here. And we started it, and there's 10 minutes until the zombies decide to attack us. So basically, guys, as you can see, I'm in this house right here. And let me go downstairs. And you can see there's a bunch of barricades and there's a slope which will take us down below. And right here, guys, is where the zombies are going to start attacking us. And basically it's a base defense. Of course, that house right there is a base. And we have to survive by shooting all of the zombies. Before the battle starts, you can level up your character right here in the talent screen. You can also buy multiple different types of weapons. And there's also a bunch of miscellaneous stuff that you can buy in here, like the score extractor. Although I'm not exactly sure what that does. But yeah, you can also place down turrets in the game, which will auto attack the zombies. Anyway, I'm just going to stand beside this turret right here and start the match. And the zombies should be arriving anytime now. You can also switch between third person and first person by pressing the C button. Let's see how long I can hold out against these guys. They will drop some stuff like gas and power-ups and whatnot. And they will be useful to pick up. Although they don't automatically just teleport their way to you, you have to go and grab them. So there are certain power-ups that will help you, like make the stuff actually come to you. And when you take damage in the game, you will auto heal, but it will take a little while. So right now I'm just on the first wave, so it's pretty darn easy. I'm just gonna try and help this turret out as much as possible. Oh, they're spawning on top of me, dudes. Calm down. Guys, I think the zombies are starting to get to me. When you start to run out of ammo, you can come to one of these ammo crates placed across the map right here. I can't really interact with it because I'm dead now. But I've respawned pretty quickly. They are trying to get to the house though. This game is a lot more fun if you play it in multiplayer, I suppose. And a lot more easier as well. And there we go, I finished the wave and I get some money and stuff for doing that. And a bunch of these chests will fall down around the map as well, and I can interact with them and take everything. If I was playing in multiplayer, I suppose I could take just one thing and then leave the other stuff for my teammates, but since I'm playing alone, I'm just going to hog everything myself. So yeah, as I said, you can interact with this machine right here. And you can actually buy ammo really cheap. And yeah, as the waves progress, it's gonna get harder and harder to defeat all of your enemies. Next up at rank number 7, we have Resource Haven. Now I've played this game for about half an hour the other day, and it's a pretty fun resource gathering and equipment upgrading simulator. So basically there's gonna be stuff around the map like this rock right here, so you're gonna have to keep punching it. And then it will break into smaller rocks. Then you can grab onto a smaller piece and then throw it into this town collector right here, and you'll get a small amount of money. Then you gotta keep doing that till you gather a larger amount of money, and then you gotta come to one of these empty plots of land right here and buy it. Next you have to come to the store, and there's a whole lot of stuff that you can buy from in here. And then you gotta buy stuff like this coal drill right here, and you have to quite literally grab it out of the shop and take it to your plot of land. And then you gotta just throw it on here and disassemble it. And this is actually my old game that has loaded up. So basically you disassemble the coal driller, then you can put down a power generator, and then you basically auto collect coal and keep earning yourself some money. And then with that money you buy even more expensive drillers like a gold driller, a titanium driller, etc. And you keep upgrading your plot of land and keep earning more money. With money, you can also buy vehicles. You can also gamble away your money if you want. I don't know why gambling is such a core part of all of the sandbox games, by the way. And yeah, a fully upgraded factory is going to look something like this. So you're gonna have to play for quite a few hours to fully upgrade and reach the end game. Next, at rank number 6, we have Sand Miner right here. And you can play this in single player or multiplayer. I'm gonna choose single player once again. So in here, we've got a couple of different maps. I'm just gonna choose the original map. So this game starts off pretty basic. You start with a wooden pickaxe in your hand. And this is the location that you get to mine in. So in many ways, I'd say that this game is basically Minecraft, but without the crafting part. So with this wooden pickaxe, you can dig up dirt, dig up trees, stone, and some basic ore like copper, iron, and tin. You can also get some coal, and you can keep digging into the ground until you get to a certain type of stone which you can no longer dig, which I'm going to reach right about now. When you can't dig the ores anymore or the rock as well, you're gonna wonder, oh, what am I supposed to do now? So what you want to do is press the G button on your keyboard and it will teleport you back to the spawn point. And right here in this building, we've got the S&BOX vending machine, and if you interact with it, you can sell all of the blocks in your inventory. Right here you can see that I've got about 65 stones, so I can sell all of them or just sell all blocks right here. And that should give me enough money to go to the buy tools vending machine and buy a slightly better pickaxe. And then, besides pickaxes, you keep upgrading your tools. You go from pickaxes to drills, to laser drills, to crushers, etc. And you keep mining more and more tougher to mine rocks and ores. I played this game a lot myself, and the highest tool that I've gotten to is this laser miner right here. So I've also got a jetpack, by the way. That's something you get after playing the game for a while. And now look how fast I can actually go into the ground. Like the higher level weapons or tools, I should say, just absolutely decimate all of the rocks and the ore. So you can earn a lot of money as you keep upgrading your tools. And I guess the point of the game is to just go as deep as possible. I've already reached my limit, it would seem. I'll have to keep mining ores at this level to gain enough money to be able to buy a tool that will mine these ores and these rocks right here. Besides just mining ores and selling them, you've also got this auto driller right here that will drill stuff for you if you put coal in it. Then you've got this refinery which will turn your ores into bars, and all of the upgrades for these things cost quite a lot of money, but if you invest in it you can earn quite a decent amount of money. And once again, there's also a casino in this game as well. I wonder why. And right here there's also this altar which you can pray at to get a free bonus, which can either be permanent or temporary. I'm just going to take a permanent discount, and you get a free roll every hour, or you can spend a ton of money to get a paid blessing. And once you've upgraded your weapons and reached to the bottom of this area, you can also spend a massive amount of money to go to the moon and then start mining on the moon. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I'm guessing it's going to be pretty fun. So yeah, a pretty interesting game, guys, but it does get a little repetitive after a while. At rank number 4, we've got Case Opening Simulator right here. You cannot play this one in single player, you have to play it in multiplayer. So let me just join one of the empty servers right here. So I've hopped into the game, and previously guys we could use all sorts of original CS2 skins in this game, but right now it looks like they've replaced it with alternatives. Even the map has changed a little bit. The earlier map was a little bit more crappier, I suppose. Basically guys, this game starts off as an obstacle course, so let me just complete this obstacle course. I think I have to hit that green button right there. Oh, I missed. But yeah, I don't have too much time to record this video, but once you complete an obstacle course and earn a certain amount of money, you're going to want to come to this case shop right here, and from in here you can buy whatever cases that you want. So I'm just going to buy a cheap one right here, and I'm going to open it, and I'll get a skin on random. Right here I've got a fairly decent skin. You can see it will sell for $2.91. I spent $1.50 on the case, and I can sell it or keep it. I'm gonna keep it for right now. So the rarer the chance of getting the weapon, the more money that weapon will cost, and the more that you will be able to sell it. And of course, the more money you have, the more cases you will be able to buy. And the more expensive cases in this game contain skins that cost more money, which you can sell for more money, of course. Now once you've got some decent skins, you can come to this passive bank right here, and you can place these skins in the bank, and they will continuously earn you a passive income, which you can collect and buy more cases with. Also, besides just selling your skins, you can also come to this upgrader right here, and you could basically just choose one or all of your skins and choose to gamble it to get a slightly more expensive skin. I'm not going to choose to do this gamble, however. Then there's also the trade up building. Now this one should allow you to choose 10 skins of one type to get one item of a rarer quality. But when I interact with it, it's kind of bugged. It's still showing me the upgrader right here. Then there's also the case battle building right here. And here both you and another player can open a case of the same price, and whoever gets the rarer skin gets to keep both of the skins. Then there's also the jackpot building right here, and you can choose to bet a number of your skins, and whoever bets the most high quality skins has the highest chance of winning the jackpot. For all means and purposes guys, this is basically just a gambling simulator. It can be pretty fun for a few hours if you want to try it out. Next, at rank number 3, we've got Sand Business. Okay, so this game is the truest definition of a cookie clicker in S&BOX. So basically you can tap anywhere on your screen to earn a small amount of money. And then in the Empire tab right here, you can buy a business. So you can start off with snack vending machines, upgrade to drink vending machines, then mystery box machines, and tech vending machines. Later you can also buy your own taxi company and gas station company. When you get more money, you can also invest in real estate and get rent from that, and also sell your properties once you want to cash out on your investment. Eventually, when you level up enough, you can also invest in crypto and stocks. And of course guys, there's a casino in here as well, because why not? And you can also actually enter the office area in this game, although I think it's just for fun. There's no any actual activities that you can do in here. But yeah, basically this is a cookie clicker, and you keep getting money by more expensive investments, then cash out on your investments and buy even more expensive investments, I suppose. At rank number 2 right here, we have Mow the Lawn. This also can be played single player or multiplayer. I'm gonna play multiplayer. So this game is actually pretty simple, even more simple than Sand Miner. So basically you start with a rusty pair of scissors, and you can just go around this tiny little garden and cut all of the grass. Then you gotta come right here and sell your grass. And then you gotta come to this fish in the top hat, and you can keep upgrading your rusty shears. And once you've upgraded it fully, you can buy a better weapon like this kite right here. And once you get enough money, you can unlock new areas like this area right here. And then you can cut this grass, which will give you more money for cutting it. And you can basically keep upgrading your tools. Eventually you get this push mower right here, which is actually just a shopping cart. I don't know why I didn't get a proper model for this. Later you can come to this area and use an electric mower to get even more money for cutting this grass. And later you can come to this area and you can use the burger tractor to cut whatever the heck this is. Of course, the better tools manage to cut a lot more grass and a lot more faster, so you can make even more money and upgrade your tools and stuff faster. And once you've filled your inventory with grass, you can press the F button on your keyboard to return to the spawn and, sell your grass, buy some tool upgrades, also buy some other upgrades such as your run speed or your backpack capacity. And you can also buy your luck right here, so you can increase the sell value of your grass. Then there's also this thing called as prestige, which basically allows you to reset all of your progress but gain some perks such as a permanent increase in sell value, and you'll also unlock stuff like pets and a factory as well. There's also the secret gnomes that you have to collect from around the map, and getting more prestige will also allow you to enter these secret areas. And yeah, that's it for this coverage of this game, which is basically just a linear progress in game, I suppose. This game can be incredibly laggy, so you can disable a lot of the settings from in here itself and get a much higher FPS compared to normal. And finally, at rank number 1, we have DXRP right here. So basically, it's multiplayer roleplay. You must have played this similar stuff in Gary's mod as well. I'm going to join the most populated server right here. Basically, guys, you must be at least 18 plus to play this game. And pretty much every input and voice interactions are all recorded for moderation. So here we are, and where are the players at? There's just one guy around there. This does seem similar to the map that... What's that guy doing? Okay, so yeah, there's like a large map for you to explore and other players for you to meet. I think I accidentally joined a French server. Let me try and talk to this guy. Hey, hello.
Comment tu vas?
What?
Ça va?
I don't know what language he's speaking, guys.
French.
Okay, he's speaking French, guys. So I accidentally joined the French server. But yeah, you can get an idea of what this game is supposed to be like. It's just, a fun little multiplayer roleplay game. Click here to watch my other sandbox videos. So I've been Jazef, you've been my audience. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.